MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Omaha Storm Chasers and the New Orleans Zephyrs. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Turner Tanaka into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Nope.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to look to put the ball in play.
Flores is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, Stephen Lim, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A double play ball to second, 4, and that's through for a hit.
7 straight games with a base hit now, and that's a solid week or so of swinging the bat with some authority.
Derek Dietrich is into the box for his second appearance, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, Stephen Lim. He singled his last time up. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Turner Tanaka is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Turner Tanaka.
Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he's back standing.
Keeping him close.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Down and away.
Ball
1
no
ball
strike.
and no strikes. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Pickoff move to second. Runner's back. Takes this the other way to right. Maxwell is there. 2 down.
Hitter, Orlando.
Turner Tanaka will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. In there, 1-1.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Flores. 2 gone. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Omaha Storm Chasers and the New Orleans Zephyrs.
In the second spot tonight,
Turner Tanaka will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
And things haven't gone all that smoothly for them here on this homestand. They've won just twice in 5 games, so they're going to be looking to get a little offense going to take some of the pressure off of this pitching staff. You make a mistake up to this guy, he's going to make you pay. This pitch is belt high, and he just jumps all over it and drives it into the alley to put runners on second and third now.
In now, Turner Tanaka. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. Turner Tanaka stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
Oh, and this deflects right off him. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
Well, just more fuel to the fire here. 2 more runs are in to score on the double. It's a 4-run inning now, and they're really starting to take this guy apart.
Robbie Stewart will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make it happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full. The Storm Chasers are on 2.
leading off with a
couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Turner Tanaka.
Turner Tanaka is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Swinging a hard liner to short, and that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Wesson.
Matt Finn will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
On to first, a double play.
Center fielder number 7, Henry Abreu.
Turner Tanaka digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Abreu ranging back to the track. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Billy.
Striding in to start the ninth, Rick Garner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Tanaka scoops it up, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting.
Henry Abreu makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason.
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's certainly how you can save some wear and tear on your arm. He only needed 3 pitches to finish this one off, and he picks up the save.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
They left 14.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners. Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Omaha Storm Chasers and the New Orleans Zephyrs.
Batting 6th. Second base.
Turner Tanaka will stand in. He too had 3 hits in the win last night. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the Zephyrs on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best fielding teams in the league. They can go out and get the ball as well as anybody in all of baseball. Makes pitching a lot easier.
He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Storm Chasers lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Turner Tanaka. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Gillespie ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
You know, I wasn't quite sure where this ball was going to come down. You can see he just drives this one up into the night sky. During the daytime, maybe it's out of here. But at night, this one's going to bounce off the base of the wall, and he's able to cruise into second with a well-hit double.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting.
Turner Tanaka makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Turner Tanaka.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Flores going back at the track. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Miguel Rojas will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And he's retired, 1 away.
Now batting. Speed.
Striding into the box, Turner Tanaka. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hard liner toward short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Orlando.
Stephen Lim will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Tanaka ranges to his right. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. But what surprised me was, after a while, why even pitch to him?
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to the Show16.com. The Storm Chasers are victorious here, 5-4. MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, Game 4 of this 4-game weekend set between the Omaha Storm Chasers and the New Orleans Zephyrs.
Batting 6th, second baseman
Turner Tanaka will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Smoked on the ground left side. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
The designated hitter.
Derek Dietrich gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Sliced hard on the ground. Tanaka is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Omaha leads this one 3-0. Antonio Flores in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Storm Chasers are on top, 3-1.
Leading off for the Storm Chasers,
Turner Tanaka is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
It counts 1-1. Might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Hit hard to short. Lopez has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
now batting.
Robbie Stewart will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Grounded back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
This is a nice play up the middle. You can see this ball takes the shortstop right to the bag, so he'll just step on second and fire on to first for the double play.
Turner Tanaka is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Way outside.
1-2.
1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Turner Tanaka. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him...
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight we get the week started with the first of four between the Omaha Storm Chasers and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you? Turner Tanaka will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. To second for one. On to first, and they get them both. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. EK, any thoughts?
Well, you know, that man hitting cleanup has had a tough go of it lately.
Kevin Wallace will take his first cuts now. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Tanaka is up with it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. We've played an inning, still nothing. Turner Tanaka will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Goodness, 0-2 now.
And now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. With a moment now, let's check out how the Dodgers will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best fielding teams in the league. They can go out and get the ball as well as anybody in all of baseball. Makes pitching a lot easier.
Sent on the ground out to second. One there, on to first, and they get the double play. And with that, here's the alignment for the Storm Chasers on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, Matty, you remember growing up, right field wasn't a very important position. But here at this level, it's as important as any. And this man plays it as well as anybody. Very reliable, covers ground, always makes a routine.
0-1.
Turner Tanaka is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him, that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Turner Tanaka will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Ready with the first pitch, here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. To second for one, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is... Micah Johnson will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Tanaka has it, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Turner Tanaka struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here. First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Flores moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Kevin Wallace will stand in for the fourth time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
On the ground, softly towards second.
Guerrero.
Austin Barnes stands in, the 8th man to bat in the inning, as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
This is blistered into right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Fans are finally
just a